It's a lot of fun.
Oh, my pleasure.
WCBS 880 Weekend Magazine.
At some point, you're going to need to call a funeral chapel. So my suggestion, do a little research before you need to do the research. It's a very different experience learning about the services of a funeral chapel before you have to call one. At Plaza Jewish Community Chapel, we are open for tours. We urge you to visit our website and do a price comparison because it's not inexpensive to bury a family member or friend. Why make that important decision under duress? At Plaza Jewish Community Chapel, we urge you to take action and be well informed. Call us to set up a tour or to meet with a director. And call us to learn more about end-of-life decision-making. We're all going to need it. Call 212-769-4400. That's 212-769-4400. Or visit plazajewish.org, where being of service to the community is our #1 objective.
Time for WCBS traffic and weather together.
Let's start things off in the Bronx. Nice and quiet right now. The Cross Bronx, the Deacon, the Bruckner, all in great shape. Now, we do have a lane closure on the Bronx River Parkway heading northbound. This is right by 233rd Street. You've got the center lane closed. That's for long-term construction. No construction happening right now, but they do have to keep that lane closed. Again, the center lane there is closed out of 3, so just use caution. Watch for delays in that area. No problems through Westchester or in Connecticut.
Your trusted source for news, traffic, weather, and every Mets game. This is WCBS and WCBS-FM HD2 New York.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Christopher Cruz. A man's been killed and 2 others wounded in a shooting at the Citadel Mall in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This man heard it all happen.
I heard like 4 at first, and then I see everybody like running, and they were like telling everybody to get out, and then that's when they just unleashed. It was like, I don't even know how many gunshots there were after that.
Police say a fight broke out between 2 groups of people that resulted in the shooting. They say they've detained, quote, multiple people. The mall's been cleared and closed. The head of the Archdiocese of Boston celebrated Christmas with hundreds of men and women at a shelter for the unhoused.
Merry Christmas to all. God bless all of you.
Cardinal Sean O'Malley greeted the 1,000 guests enjoying a Christmas Eve meal.
I know that Christmas is a time when people pay attention to it, but homelessness is not just on December the 25th. It's every day of the year.
Barbara Trevison with Pine Street says they're trying to make the holiday as festive as possible.
It's tough to be in a place like this for the holidays.
Suzanne Sosville for CBS News, Boston.
Revered as the birthplace of Jesus the Christ, the city of Bethlehem in the occupied West Bank is unusually quiet this year, says CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb.
In Manger Square, there's no tree, no tourists. Few here can remember a Christmas so somber.
And this manger is also aimed to send a message to the world. This is what Christmas looks like in Palestine, the birthplace of Jesus. This is where it all started.
That was the pastor behind an artwork that reimagines the birth of Jesus in the ruins of Gaza rather than in a manger in a barn. It's been smooth sailing for most people flying home for the holidays, says CBS's Elise Preston, who's at LAX.
TSA screened nearly 2.6 million passengers Saturday, slightly lower than the busiest day, which was Friday, with almost 2.8 million.
Initial indications show stores had a Merry Christmas season, says CBS's Astrid Martinez.
Shoppers predicted to spend an average of $875 on gifts this year.
This is where brick and mortar wins. We actually get to give you that handshake back.
A welcome gift for stores and small businesses.
NORAD says Santa is still in Canada at this hour. Blizzard conditions are expected on Christmas Day in the Central Plains, and heavy snow will fall in the upper Midwest. Travel will be hazardous, and treacherous ice accumulations are expected in the eastern Dakotas and in northern Minnesota. Be careful out there. This is CBS News.
You don't need a job platform, you need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
Attention. If you owe back taxes to the IRS is cracking down by hiring 87,000 new agents to garnish your paycheck and put liens on homes and businesses. They can even seize your bank account. The IRS calls it enforced compliance, and now they have the manpower to get you. Penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily. So call One Stop Tax Relief Shop and get the IRS off your back. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered.
Call 800-403-6988. 800-403-6988.
One Stop Tax Relief has resolved thousands of cases since 2014 and saved clients millions of dollars. Call now for a free consultation. Get the IRS off your back.
Call 800-403-6988. 800-403-6988.
One Stop Tax Relief Shop.
Portions of this broadcast have been recorded. This is WCBS 880 Weekend Magazine. Today's top stories and interviews on news, plus the latest cultural and lifestyle trends.
Is to churches what the Rockefeller Center tree is to trees.
St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue, attracting visitors from around the world. Betsy is from the Bahamas.
People are being slaughtered around the world, and I think people have to look to God for how to behave.
This year brought us the second of two current wars in Gaza and Ukraine, and there is heightened political conflict at home and around the